Hello, hello. I'm Avery, and welcome back to another informal book review, where today we will be opening another Nightworm subscription box. I do have a review on the way, but I just have to film it. It's finishing up a few other books review. I was reading like 3 different books at the same time, and I just decided if I threw them all together in one review, that might be more interesting and easy for me. So, we have this month's Nightworm subscription box. But before that, we also have last month's, because I did not film it. So, real quick, I'm going to go over this one fast just because I'm very excited for the next one. So, in last month's box, we have Tiny Nightmares, very short tales of horror, edited by Lincoln Michael and Nadaxioli Nieto, which, sorry, I probably just butchered that spelling, but this collection sounds awesome. They're all just a bunch of really short horror stories, like shorter than even an anthology would have. So this is perfect for like a bedside storybooks, just to read one thing every so often, like every night or something. And then we have Robert M. Coates' Wisteria, Cottage. So I'm going to read the back of this real quick. To Florence Hackett and her daughters, Eleanor and Louisa, Richard Bowery, a handsome young bookstore clerk and aspiring poet, seems a little odd, but harmless enough. With his amusing conversation and his eager-to-please attitude, Richard works his way into the Hackett's confidence until he is almost one of the family. When he suggests that they rent Wisteria Cottage, a charming seaside residence, it seems to promise a summer of pleasant companionship and fun. What the Hacketts don't know is that Richard is a deeply troubled individual, recently released from a mental institution, and that their relaxing summer holiday will soon turn into a terrifying nightmare. This sounds pretty awesome. I believe that this is a reprint because this is a pretty old book. I could look to see when it was originally published. Yeah, 1948. So this still sounds like a good read. I'm actually really excited to read it. And then we have, honestly, a pretty similar looking book right here. The cover side by side. Both little cottages. So this is Antioch by Jessica Leonard. Antioch used to be a quiet small town where nothing bad ever happened. Now 6 women have been savagely murdered. The media dubs the killer Vlad the Impaler due to the gruesome crime scenes of his victims. Clues are drying up fast, and the hunt for the monster responsible is hitting a dead end. Sounds interesting. Have to check these out next. Alright. So, as always, we have our goodie bag with 2 bookmarks. Begilded by Night. That's nice. This is like this is for a book. So a vampire tale. Thevampire.org is where this comes from. Cool. And we have our Love Games bookmark. Awesome. And then we have Hot Cocoa that I can't actually have because I did indeed read, yeah, it's got natural almond flavor and I am allergic. So I'll be handing that off to a friend. Let's get into the new one. Now I do know one of the books that are in here just because is by the King of Horror himself, Stephen King. It's his new book. But I'm sure we will get to that soon. Alright. So we have a hardcover and a paperback. All right, let's start with the Stephen King book. This is Later by Stephen King. Tagline is "Only the dead have no secrets." Awesome. Cool. Sometimes growing up means facing your demons. The son of a struggling single mother, Jamie Conklin, just wants an ordinary childhood, but Jamie is no ordinary child. Born with an unnatural ability, his mom urges him to keep secret. Jamie can see what no one else can see and learn what no one else can learn. But the cost of using this ability is higher than Jamie can imagine, as he discovers when an NYPD detective draws him into the pursuit of a killer who is threatened to strike from beyond the grave. Ooh, sounds pretty crazy. So this is a hard case crime book by Stephen King. Pretty awesome cover. I guess, I don't know if this is a series or if this is just a crime book, but all right. And then we have the Torium by Sarah Pierce. Holy cow, look at that. This is an absolutely beautiful cover. Nice. All right. Oh, and inside is the book plate for that one. That's really cool. All right. Let's read the description of this bad boy. Everyone's in danger. Anyone could be next. Half hidden by forest and overshadowed by threatening peaks, Les Sommets has always been a sinister place. Long plagued by troubling rumors, the former abandoned sanatorium has since been renovated into a 5-star minimalist hotel. As imposing, isolated getaway spot in the Swiss Alps is the last place Elin Warner wants to be. Or maybe Ellen, but it's spelled E-L-I-N. But Ellen's taken time off from her job as a detective, so when her estranged brother Isaac and her fiancée Lori invite her to celebrate their engagement at the hotel, Ellen really has no reason not to accept. Arriving in the midst of a threatening storm, Ellen immediately feels on edge. There's something about the hotel that makes her nervous, and when they wake the following morning to discover Lori is missing, Ellen must trust her instincts if they hope to find her. With the storm closing off all access to the hotel, the longer Lori stays missing, the more the remaining guests start to panic. Ellen is under pressure to find Lori, but no one has yet realized that another woman has gone missing, and she's the only one who could have warned them just how much danger they are all in. This sounds awesome. Sounds like a classic. You're trapped in a scary place with no way to leave, almost like The Shining. It's giving me pretty good Shining vibes. So this being paired with a Stephen King book is kind of funny. This would have been perfect for the winter. Now things are finally starting to clear up, but I mean, hey, it's still worth a read. I'm excited. All right, let's get into the Goody Bags. It's danger, keep out. I don't think I will. All right. Let's go over everything that's in here. So we have our book plate right here, or not the book plate, the thing that tells us what was in here. All right. So, first things first, we have a caramel apple tea. So this actually I cannot have either because I am allergic to apples. So that is two things I can't have. But I will pass them on to people who can enjoy them. So it's not a total waste. And then we have a magnet from Night Worms. This is awesome. Holy cow. With their classic logo on there. That's beautiful. We have Chat Cemetery, a Stephen King podcast. I didn't know he had his own podcast. unless it's just a podcast about Stephen King, which I guess I'll have to check out. Because it doesn't say on this, but I'll have to check it out. And then we have a little thing talking about the caramel apple tea, listing off all the ingredients I cannot have, but hey, you win some, you lose some. So we have I'm not just gonna hurt you, I'm just gonna bash your brains in. Little sticker, which is cool. Nice. That'll look nice on my laptop. Then we have, of course, the Kills and Thrills bookmark. They always do such a great job with their bookmarks, and that is the person that does their bookmarks is the Inksmith. So if you can read that backwards, you're doing better than me. All right, so I will see you in the next either unboxing or review if I ever get to reviewing actual books, because now I have even more to read. So awesome. And check out Nightworms. They're a subscription-based horror book subscription thing, which has, I mean, I look out every time. Every book I've read from them so far has been awesome. And a few of the ones that I have to review are Nightworms books. So, and I really enjoyed them. So I'm pretty excited to pick out of these 5 books now that I have. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.